Come and jump in the ride, hop on the bus. We gon' slide, be outside when we pick you up. Take you to a place where you can open up your mind. Say what you gotta say, and nobody blinks an eye. You on the long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs. You on the long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs. At the bus stop and whatnot with some blunts in my lunchbox. Enough stock to last the whole show. Got a whole packed road. The place about to go, better keep your glass cold. I jump in, meet my other friends. Big respect, gotta show love to them. You wouldn't believe who the bumping in. Why you looking like that? You coming in? Anyway, this is Matt, that's Steve. What a rich dandy. There's Jason, there's Robin, that's the other Steve. This the whole damn team, the whole stampede. Welcome to the show. Go ahead and speak. Make yourself at home. Here, take a seat. Let your mind free. Hit a little tree. Take a little drink. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. Jump in the ride. Hop on the bus. We gon' slide. Be outside when we pick you up. Take you to a place where you can open up your mind. Say what you gotta say. And nobody.
Yo, welcome to show 93, fellas. How we doing?
Hey,
All
right, 93.
93.
93.
Got almost to 100.
It's crazy.
That's great.
It's crazy. Habit signed another year with us.
Let's go.
Yep, they've been awesome. My
Nice.
chiropractor is going to be sponsoring us for 2026 too. So I'm going to have 2 solid sponsors
Okay.
next year. Yep, I'd like to get 2 more just to be able to be really effective in the community the way I want to be.
Right.
But we'll see how that shit
Does that mean sitting at home on your couch?
No. I got some things I want to do. You know, I mean, even trying to put things together as far as, you know, I would like to be able to put a comedy show together for something that'll benefit the kids. But it takes, you got to be able to get the venue, and it all takes like some kind of money to get it going. Yeah, it sucks. So, crazy. I mean, just I got to be able to live, but I also got to have money to want to do some good stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
So, yeah. But, the chiropractor will be down. I'd like to get 2 more just to kind of round things out. We'll see how it shakes out.
Right.
But, we got Strange and Dread today.
Hey.
Yeah.
Welcome, fellas.
Shout out.
It's been probably about a year since y'all been in.
You think so?
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
I mean,
It'll be a year in February.
Damn.
At least Chad, I can't
All right, so you've been.
He came because I couldn't make it that morning.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
and then
what
I
it
came
was.
through with the barbecue sauce.
Yep. And then he came through the one time without you.
And you know what's crazy? I think I was kayaking that weekend as well.
Jesus, this is
Now that I think about it.
the water.
But yeah, we've had y'all separately, and now we got Batman and Robin together.
Hey.
I guess I didn't realize they weren't together.
Yeah.
No, we ain't
both.
been here
No,
together.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because Too Hype, my son came with me.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep.
Yeah. How was Too Hype, bro?
Oh, he's good.
He got a song out now, don't he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Where's that at?
You can find it on all platforms, but if you go, it's on our Lost Bars.
Whose page? I mean, what YouTube? Who's?
So it's on the Lost Bars actual. But if you just type in Too Hype Freestyle, you can find it that way too.
Yeah, Too High Freestyle on the
we put him on the intro, because he wanted to.
Yeah.
He don't really have his own thing yet out there because
the kids' ages and all that stuff. Yep.
So, but he's like, I still want, and I said, hey, perfect timing because here's the thing: you come out with your song, bro. Now you just throw it on Dad and Uncle Dread's fucking EP, and let's go.
Yeah,
so,
Let's go.
That's awesome. That kid's fucking awesome.
Let's go. A little Too High. Shout out to Too High.
So
He had a birthday.
Oh yeah, how old are you?
12.
12. Okay. That kid was
No,
great
13.
too.
Nope. 12.
Oh damn.
Ah,
Dad.
Dad.
He gonna watch
That's a typical dad move.
shit.
How old is that kid?
Yeah.
I got to think of the same thing. Like, how old are my kids?
Right.
Yeah.
We'll go through the line sometimes, like to get their medicine and shit. Sometimes they'll quiz you.
Oh yeah.
And birthdays are like, I don't know, just some dates. So here's the thing, like I know the date.
Yeah.
But I don't the year.
Yeah, the year
is what gets me.
Yeah,
like,
I think the same thing
every time.
Same thing with me with my daughter. I always have a fucking. I can't figure out was she born in 2001 or 2002.
Right.
I always fuck that up.
Mine always asks me. I just gotta look at my arm. I'm like, okay, so you were born in this year. What's your initials again?
That's awesome. So since we had you guys in here, obviously last time separately, but together this time.
Yeah.
How did y'all come together?
Oh shit!
We know each other a long time.
Yeah, but like, where was the
Musically,
where did Robin go? Hey, Batman, can I roll with you?
So here's the thing. The Batman and Robin thing, it really depends on the day. Like, it's not like, I'm Batman, he's Robin,
No,
he's
I'm
Batman.
yeah.
I mean, it really depends on the day, it really depends on the day. So a long time ago, a mutual friend of ours introduced us. Ed, shout out to Ed. Yeah. Shout out to Ed for real.
Big Ed.
And that was like, 16? How many years ago?
Well, at least like
So 15, 16 years?
Yeah,
I mean, it's been a
14.
long time
It's-
since Ed introduced us.
it's a long while.
It's been a long time,
Yeah.
and we didn't even,
Dre was doing music,
Yeah.
not me.
yeah, and we
Oh, you
didn't
weren't even doing music.
No,
yet.
he wasn't
No.
even doing music, and then he got into music after that, and
Like low key, I didn't start doing any type of music stuff until 2019. I think I did my first show like 2020.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
Rough year,
yeah.
but yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
yes, that was a rough year.
So, what you guys were hanging out anyway, and it. I mean,
Well, see, we didn't even hang out. It wasn't like we were always together. It wasn't like we saw each other all the time at all. It wasn't like that.
but like so, like look, like honestly though, like maybe for what you're getting at, I had written this song, and I was like just sitting here listening to it, and I was like, like I've always like once I started doing music, like because I don't do music with a lot of people, I guess you could say, but I was like, man, if there was one person I could do music with, it would definitely have to be Dre. But I was like, man, I don't know if he fucks with my music like that, I was like, I know we're friends.
Yeah.
I know we're boys, like, but
Yeah.
like I don't know. So I was like, I just sitting this song after I got done with it in the studio, and he's like, "What the hell is this?" And I was like, "Do you want to get on it?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, sweet." So, and from there, it is what it
Or you
is.
sent somebody a song,
And
they
he
sent
didn't
you
even
that.
have. And
Yeah,
here's
you don't
the
even
thing-
know.
and here's the thing. But
It's
once
like-
again, the thing when I sent it to him, it didn't even have the verse on it. Once again,
No.
it just had the
It was
hook
just-
and the beat.
It was
Okay.
just the hook and the beat.
And I sent him that, and then like we've always done, we never record
Yeah, you guys have
together.
never. Yeah, you guys.
And
Is that still the
he
case?
don't hear he don't hear my verse, and I don't hear his
You're
verse.
still doing it that
Still
way.
doing it that way.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Okay.
already worked. Why?
Well, yeah, but I
That's
just figured,
still the thing. That's
you're,
still the thing. And people would be like, y'all don't get together.
And
like,
it just shows like
rehearse or
how
anything.
well we
No.
actually.
yeah. I just
know each
figured
other and
maybe
measure
we're
each
a
other.
year in later. You guys still haven't been in you guys still haven't been in the booth together,
No.
or even been in the same.
No.
I mean, we'll go to the studio together.
Yeah. After
but,
the song is made,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, but not do music
for
together,
edits.
but not
you know
do-
what I mean, or
but
shit
not
like
do
that,
music together.
you know?
Never.
Or it's like okay,
Funny.
the song.
How-
You know what I'm saying? Like he has his verse already recorded, and I come in and record my verse afterwards. We'll show up to each other's session maybe around that time.
Yeah.
But it's not like, oh, I know what he's gonna write, so I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, match
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, the energy is just there. It's no,
Yeah.
There's no rehearsal. There's no,
Yeah.
there's no plan. There's no script. You know what I'm saying? Everything is all natural. You know what I'm saying? It's
You guys ever hit each other? I want to make a song about this, and then.
I mean,
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we throw ideas around.
Okay.
We definitely throw our ideas around, which I mean needs to happen anyways.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like something.
Creativity is there. There's a lot of creativity there.
But verse wise, I want him to do natural his stuff and me to do natural, which even our hooks are natural. But like we'll just be like, hey, what about like this or like who's gonna do the hook this time? Like because like
Yep. Moondust was a little bit different.
that was wild.
Moondust was a little bit different because this dude said the dopest shit. Because I'm a big weed head, so I'm always like, man, we trying to go to the moon. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, straight to the moon on a cloud of dust. And he said that in the verse, and I was like, hey, listen, we got to make that into a song. And he's like, yeah. I was like, no, for real. And, I was like, I need you to come to the studio on this day. And I need you to say it just like that, how you said it in that verse.
just say that in the hook. So I went to the studio, pulled up,
say that.
and just said those words.
And
Chuck for a minute, and all of a sudden I was like, oh.
then I was like, okay, bet.
Like,
because I'm out of this world, and we told the engineer, how we wanted it to sound on the hook. And then we just sent, we had the engineer send us the song, with just a hook on it.
Yeah.
And then we wrote our verses.
Yeah.
We didn't even stay in the studio session to write that day. It was just.
And honestly, I feel like there's a lot of people that's one of their favorite songs.
Yeah.
And honestly, like ups and downs too. Like here lately, like a lot of people have been like, man, that shit is catchy as hell. And I'm like, well, honestly though, it's just it is what it is. I mean, it's nature.
Yeah, I just feel like, all of our songs, like you said, they're catchy. Like I think every single song that we do is like that. You know what I mean? And I feel like with all of our tracks that we have and how we perform and the energy that is matched. Because like you said, I've been doing music for a long time, and I've always felt like there's a certain type of energy that you gotta put out on the stage. No matter,
full of it, don't worry.
You know what I'm saying? No matter who's there, no matter who's around, if it's 1 or 100 people, you know what I mean? And I've always been able to, do that. He brings that, to the table tenfold. It's just crazy because the first time that we were on stage, we had never performed together. And we had, done, songs. No, did we have the whole album out when we did that first, show together at the waiting room?
No, I think we had literally only 2 songs.
Yeah, 2 songs. And the first time that we had performed together,
how long ago was that?
4 years ago.
Okay.
4 years ago. Yeah.
Well, speaking of stage performances and all that stuff, y'all just got done performing like 10 days ago or something, opening for Webby and Whitney Payton.
Shout out to Webby. Shout out to Whitney Payton. Shout out to Jaron Benton. Shout out to
Otis Julius.
Shout out to Strawstone.
Shout out to Strawstone right there. Shout out to that man.
Yeah. Shout out to Pac Dilly. You know what I'm saying?
That show was
nuts.
Smoke Break.
Smoke Break. Shout out to Mike Fantastic. For real. Shout out to Mike Fantastic. When I first got signed, the very first label that I got signed to, local label, Illmatic Records, Mike Fantastic was my very first label mate. And he's always been my brother. Shout out to Mike Fantastic.
Yeah.
Shout out to Menace. Rest in peace, Menace. You know what I'm saying? These is all guys that was on my first, the first time I got signed. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And Mike Fantastic, it was great to do that show.
That was an amazing, you guys opened and had an amazing performance, and then that show just was stacked.
That was a good time.
Man, that was
a good time.
That show was stacked. Webby and his DJ are impressive putting away a bottle during a show like that.
Yeah.
And still
is that
still
impressive?
getting it
Like
in.
water.
Is that impressive, or are they just alcoholics?
either way, it's impressive because here's the thing. Like, I let's just say I've had a time where it happened one time, and I said never again will that happen. And I didn't even drink that much, and it was probably
when you chugged the bottle like that.
Well, all those shooters, and I was driving to the show like by myself, so I was like, oh. Then I get to it, and I was like, I feel like it's all right. Like,
and
then we leave the bar with. I'm right with this old lady, and I get us all lost because in the middle of me trying to navigate, I start texting, so I forget to look at the thing.
Yeah, turned up.
But it was bad because I was like,
Yeah, no.
But a bottle, I wouldn't even imagine what I would do if I had a bottle.
Bro, just to put on the performance in the show they did, and that was crazy. It was an awesome show.
Yes.
Whitney Payton,
Yes.
made it over to the bar, dude.
Yeah, that was lit because here I've seen a lot of shows at the waiting room, and I have never seen anybody do that.
Yo, that's what I was thinking.
I seen that. I seen that on Snapchat or TikTok or some. Seen them multiple people were there.
Yeah,
that's kind of dope. And I've never seen nobody at the waiting room do it on the bar.
Not at the waiting room.
So she
And then I told Dredd, I was like, "Does that mean I can do it?"
she was down
Frank, you do whatever you want.
she was down in the crowd, so I couldn't really like see her perform.
And then next thing you know, boom.
So I just kind of sat at the table for a minute, and I had filming some video and whatnot. So I was looking at it real quick, and then the next thing I know, she ran by me because I was sitting like at the last table by the bar, and she ran by me and jumped up on the bar. I was like, "Oh shit, more video! Like, let's go!"
Right?
Yeah. And then the show, I was front row. I was like, "Let's." Yeah.
I think we were actually taking a shot at that time.
We were right there. And I was like, "Oh shit, she's right here on the bar. Let me hit this shot."
That was wild.
Yeah,
let me hit this shot before she knocks this thing over.
Yeah, she was lit. Shout out to Whitney Payton.
Yeah,
the first time I seen her, we was at the Hideout. That was when I was.
That was years ago
with Mike Fantastic, and he was part of a group called the Beatniks. I think it was the Beatniks with Mike Fantastic and Rick James and Morgan. Yeah. And we opened up for Whitney Payton at the motherfucking Hideout.
Nice.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, this was my first time seeing her or Webby perform, and
really,
we're both fine.
We opened up for Webby last time.
Yeah, we opened up for Webby last time, and the first time I met him, we was in Iowa City, and I wasn't even doing shows like that. I was on tour with a band I was managing, and I met Chris Webby.
Yeah.
So how does that all come about? Did Charleston hook that up, and doing the opening act, and
I mean, Charleston, we're very grateful for Charleston.
Absolutely.
Charleston calls us, and asks us to get on shows, and he puts us on shows, and we.
It's just the luck of the draw, like.
It's just the luck of the draw.
That he puts us on the shows that we get. It's not like we're.
That's what I was wondering.
It's not like we're begging. We're not doing this.
Right.
Like we just. He knows like. Plug us in. Let's go. Like
so.
I mean, we work hard.
We always do good business.
Hard.
Everything.
Strange works very hard. We work extremely hard.
We work hard together. Here's the thing. We work hard together. There ain't neither one of us that.
I just wanted I just wondered how that all got put together.
When
he's planning his tour,
appreciates people that work hard.
Okay,
you know what I mean. Charleston appreciates people that work hard. Okay. He always is about giving people a chance. You know what I mean. And
so is he the one that plugs you guys in?
Yep.
Yeah.
He was.
Yep.
Shout out
part of that show. And
absolutely. I knew he was on the.
When you see that nice enough bear, when you see that nice enough bear, you know that Charleston is involved.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Some of the best money I ever spent was on one of them VIP cards.
So we appreciate that.
Man,
we appreciate that a lot. And we work hard. He works hard.
Right here,
and we work very hard together.
Decent.
Yeah.
Is it one of his pins?
Yep.
Yeah.
Treat people decent.
Treat people decent pin. You know what I'm saying? We got those. You know what I mean? Shout out to Straw.
Number one rule.
We like to work together. We love to work together. It's a great time working with people who love what they do. He knows me and Strange love what we do. You know what I mean? We really, 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 really love what we do. There's nothing like when it comes to performing.
Super enjoyable.
So you guys open up
performing with this dude is the greatest thing. You know what I mean? When I grab that microphone, it is just like a whole nother world. It's a whole nother world, and he brings every single.
Oh, right now you sound like a little mermaid thing coming in.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different thing. You know what I mean?
Who was that? Was that Little Mermaid?
Yeah, the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Strange went
a whole new world.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Fucking Disney in this motherfucker.
When you see,
I got a Hakuna Matata tattooed on my face, bro. I'm all about Disney shit.
That's funny.
Speaking of Hakuna Matata, if you listen to our very first CD, Whatchama Smoking, when you hit Whatchama Smoking, you're gonna hear me and Strange smoking and watching The Lion King. You know what I mean? Because it's great. We just have fun. It's a great time.
And then when it goes, it's like marijuana. Like that's how we come off.
So I was. Shout out to Habits. We have CDs.
Shout out to Habits.
Some of the local guys. Yep. So
Shout
I
out to
was
you.
I was delivering
Making
CDs to the stores, and as I'm putting them out there, people were coming up and asking, and they were looking at Trillers and they were looking at Jaws, and they were like, "Oh,
Shout out to
these
Danny
guys, yeah, shout out."
Yeah, shout out.
They were like, "Oh, these guys look like they some weed heads," and I was like, "Well, yeah. Look, look at the candy bar name.
Right.
This one says the first 48 blunts. Yeah, it's pretty much two dudes smoking and like giggling through a CD and shit. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun time. You have to have fun.
Man, shout out to Triller though, for real. Like he put us on this dope ass show a couple months ago out in Iowa.
That was such a fun time.
It was like a mud bog and all kinds of
Yes,
shit.
yeah.
and man, it was.
Oh, that's right up your alley.
It was wild, man.
Strange. Yeah. Strange.
Yeah, it sounds
I felt
like Trainer, Iowa all day.
Yeah, I felt at home the whole time. I was there.
for sure.
Like,
Yeah, Clarence, Iowa. Oh, yeah.
we're all putting up tents and shit. Like it was wild.
Yeah,
Like,
oh, yeah. Yeah,
It was great, man.
That's awesome. So two kind of quick things. Strange. What is hanging on your necklace there?
Money bag.
Is it a money bag? Okay. I was debating whether it was a money bag or a chicken wing.
Yeah.
money bag.
It could be one of the other.
I like both.
I know. Well, that's why I had to ask, because
I
I'm like,
both.
from here, I couldn't quite tell. You can't see the definition. So I was okay.
Yeah.
Bro, he just said you need a bigger chain.
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Okay. Upgrade coming soon. Don't worry.
I can't see your trash.
I got you now.
Yeah.
Now,
I got you.
AJ,
What up?
you, sir, have been on a health journey recently.
Yes, sir.
So a couple questions. What got you started on that? Like, what's your motivation?
Well, so I injured myself last year. Well, the ice injured me. I slipped on some ice and fucked myself up really bad. Like I had a concussion and shit. You know what I'm saying? Tore my shoulder, and I had surgery in my shoulder, and I was out of commission like all last year. Even though we still went on tour last year, but at the beginning of this year, I couldn't even do a push up at all. You know what I mean? And I was tying my shoes one day, and I was like, man, I'm like extremely out of breath, just like tying my shoes, and I got a cramp and like sweating and shit. Like it was bad. It was really bad. I was extremely out of shape. You know what I mean? And so I just woke up one day, man, and decided that I was gonna, be better for myself. You know what I mean? Be better for myself. You know what I mean? My dad, wasn't in the best shape at that time, and he's getting in better shape right now. And shout out to my dad, senior Deuce Ace. But he wasn't in his best shape at that time, and I was like, man, I need to be better. I need to be better. Looking at, what I mean?
Looking at the future.
Yeah. When when you're able to do that, not everybody's able to, look at, a direct bloodline and be like, well, that's where I'm going to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I decided to, be a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm a wild person. You know what I mean? I do a lot of wild things, and at least I can not
Stay
eat the
fit
bread
for a
all
while.
the time. You know what I'm saying? At least I can not order the pizza at 1:00 in the morning. You know what I mean? Or,
Yeah.
And that's got to be rough for him, because let me tell you right now, going on tour with this guy, he loves the pizza.
it's
Like
the pizza.
we would
man.
eat pizza. We would eat pizza probably 2 to 3 different pizza places every city we went to.
Yeah, man, we gotta eat that
Like
pizza.
like
I'll tell you
we,
where to go.
which is cool
So-
because I
so-
eat pizza too. Like
So where's your favorite pizza joint then?
We're here in Omaha.
Well, yeah.
Sergeant Pepper's.
Sergeant Pepper's has the best pizza?
I mean, they are my favorite pizza place.
Okay.
There's a lot of other places that have good pizza, but I mean, truthfully,
I've never tried this.
really.
Never.
Bro,
Okay, so Sergeant Pepper's
I
has
haven't
good
tried
pizza.
it either.
The
other day,
Godfather's has some of the best pizza that you will eat.
So-
you want to talk about old school chain pizza?
Well, so
Yeah,
so
Godfather's where it's at.
Godfather's slaps.
so Omaha.
And it's because like the buttery grease on it and shit.
Dude,
Like, it's just-
I
Godfather
went
slaps.
to lunch with a friend the other day, and he
Okay.
took me to Spin Pizza.
I've had spin.
I used
Did
to
you
watch
get that
Windows.
Detroit? style.
See, that's that's a new thing that they're doing
Bro,
here
yeah,
in Omaha.
yeah,
That Detroit,
Detroit style.
with the
Bro.
sauce on the top. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying? I like
this
Iggy's.
was-
Iggy's has good Detroit pizza.
Bro, it was so the crust was like
yeah, dude.
it
That
was
Detroit
like
pizza.
it was like the Pizza Hut you remember as a child, but like
when the whole building was shaped like
yeah,
The fucking
the red.
the red roof.
it was
Yes.
the pizza. It
My
was
grandma
the
used to
pizza.
take me there. I loved it,
Bro, it was so crispy and good.
Isn't that still that logo, the red roof?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fucking- yeah.
Oh yeah,
And none of them look like that anymore.
no,
The one out in Blair does.
Does it?
Yeah,
It
the one out in
That's because
Blair
it's
does.
old as shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, they probably got an old school Dairy Queen too.
no,
But they don't.
I don't think so.
Oh, man.
It's updated.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking
Shout out to Pizza Hut.
yeah.
Dairy Queen. Where's the orange Julius at, dog?
You fired up the barbecue sauce here again, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, we back at it with the barbecue sauce.
All right.
You know, I had as an entrepreneur, you have to do things
Yes.
and apply with state regulations and laws. Not saying that I wasn't, but sometimes, you know, when you're working with the state, you just have to, before you are able to, it's weird because before you're able to say certain things on social media as a business, you have to do certain things with the state. And I'm like, it's crazy. You guys are watching my barbecue sauce page? Can y'all go
Right.
like it and share it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, ram, yeah, the
You're
ram
gonna arrest
sauce.
me about it. You better like and share.
Well,
So you better like and share, motherfucker.
right. You know,
So,
so we back at
You
it.
make me pay my taxes on this.
Right.
Shout out to Tony's Black Ram Sauce.
Yeah, shout out to Tony.
Paying his taxes again.
Yeah, yeah. Paying taxes.
No, I'm just busting balls.
Paying taxes at Tony's Black Ram. Gotta look into the camera when I say that. We paying taxes.
You know.
Sure. I got my licenses.
But back to the health, man. Good for you. I mean, obviously, I was curious what the motivation was. I know my child's weight. It was originally what
Right.
started for me, but I'm to the point now where I have found how much I needed the morning walks and things
Right.
like that.
We
So
both actually have been doing better. Strains has been doing very well as well. We've been talking about that, and Strains is doing better. We are all doing better. So shout out to the discipline all across the board.
Discipline is it.
Shout out to the
That's
discipline
key.
all across the board.
yeah,
Because without discipline, I mean, if you can discipline yourself enough to wake up and pack a joint, AJ, to drink.
Yeah.
You can discipline yourself to drink that healthy shake and do 1,000 push-ups
Oh.
in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
so
Yeah.
I set a goal
For
for
real.
myself to be able to do a pull-up by the end of 2026.
Okay.
So I know,
that,
Down the
I mean,
90 pounds.
those are
and,
big goals, dude.
Yeah.
Like
That's
raise up those wins. You know what I mean? Raise up
For
those
sure.
wins. You
100%.
you got to raise up every win. You know how happy I was when I was able to do 2 push-ups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I was laid up. Like I never had surgery before ever in my life like that. You know what I'm saying? Where they cut me open and my dad used to make me do push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't in the military. My dad wasn't in the military, but he was a very militant dude. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Growing up, my dad was very militant. Trouble was push-ups. Hands in the air in the corner. Go stand in the corner, put your hands up. You know what I mean? Do push-ups. Keep your butt down. Don't put your butt in the air. You know what I'm saying? So not being able to do a push-up really fucked with me. One push-up was a win. I celebrated.
Bro,
Celebrate the wins. Raise the wins up, right?
it's been a little over a
Raise
year.
the wins up.
It's been probably a year and a half, but yeah, I had tried the push-ups and ended up with tennis elbow for like 6 months. Had to go to physical therapy.
Yeah,
and shit.
man.
So yeah, now I do them off.
That's
the
not
bar.
with the right hand.
No, it was my left. It was my
The
left.
right hand was yeah. The right one wasn't getting tennis elbow. That motherfucker's been worked out, dog.
That one may be a little stronger for no
Yeah.
reasons.
He said that elbow was greasy. That elbow
A lot of
was
training.
So
greasy.
I know you kind of put out Dream Come True here not too long ago.
Right.
I love the message in it and the whole vibe to the song.
Thank you.
I also came across Solar Coasting.
Yeah.
Is that just
Oh.
a newer video or a newer
Nah,
song?
solar coasting. I dropped that a long time ago.
Okay.
Actually, I mean, these are just songs that I'll be having. You know what I mean? We, you know, because we're artists, you know what I'm saying? We write songs, you know what I mean? And just songs that we have. And I just decided to drop those songs because it's been sitting, chilling. I'll just go through all my music and listen to certain things. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll just, drop that. I might as well drop that. And I was talking to Strange. We should, talking about doing remixes of, different songs that we've dropped, because he's dropped songs and I've dropped songs that I feel like remixes should be brought back. We should bring back the remix.
There's some
make remixes.
Some artists that
Of songs.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's some artists that have been doing covers of some of the older classic stuff.
We also talked about covers.
Kind of doing some, nods to it. Gringo had done the Bourbons and Cadillacs. That was
I mean, the covers idea is a really, really, really good idea. I do like the cover.
Yeah, you gotta take back classics. Like what they did. What's that one that they redid? Annie, Are You Okay?
Yeah,
remember that?
Alien Ant Farm.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alien Ant Farm.
And then
Annie, are you okay?
Yeah, that was my shit.
I mean, take it back to Limp Bizkit redid Faith. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, remixes are dope. Just to hear those songs in a different light.
And there's so many things that I've wanted to, do with, with Strange and, like as far as musically, it's just like there's, the idea of us. So for instance, think about, the song that we dropped called Vapors. Okay. That song,
I love that.
The name.
That
of
video
the
was
song,
very fun.
That video's dope.
So the idea for me, why I came up, with the name, the idea of that song is because, relax and take notes. Everybody has heard that from
Biggie.
Right. That's where that comes from.
Yep.
And the song titled Vapors. The first time that I saw a song called Vapors.
Oh, I remember that.
Was on The Dogfather. And it was Vapors.
I was going to go back further than that. What was the Vapors? Who was that?
Yes. And that's where he got it from. It was a sample that he had got from, from an old school song.
Old East Coast.
I can't even think
was it? No, it wasn't Bismarck. Was it Bismarck?
I don't know.
I can't even think of it right now, but like that's where
it might have been Bismarcky.
It might have been. It might have been.
Yeah.
But that's where, that's where that came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
was Bismarcky.
It's all just, things that not like a remake, but
it was
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was?
It was
okay, Biz Markie. Yep. Okay, so Biz Markie, and then Snoop Dogg, took the title Vapors. You know what I mean? So I was like, we gotta have Vapors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then relax and take notes. We gotta pay homage like on on both sides because it just works. You know what
it does work. I mean, it worked already, right? It worked one time.
Yeah, and we just talked about remixes. I just texted you. What was it? Yesterday? 2 days ago?
Talking about it?
Friday?
Yeah.
Friday morning?
Yeah, about remixes.
That'd be dope just to hear some more old remixes.
Yeah, man.
Fucking Tech Nine did I'm a Player, right? You from I'm a Dance? Remember that shit? Remember that? I mean, it's just play off of it. Yeah, that shit's always worked for people.
Yeah. That's crazy you mentioned I'm a Player on that Tech Nine because that was on the Angelic, right? That was
on that was the second one, Absolute Power.
Oh yeah.
Absolute
Slacker was on the Angelic. Yeah.
I thought Slacker was on the other one too.
Yeah, I think
Absolute Power.
Yeah, I think Slacker and
both of those
on
were on Absolute Power?
Yep.
Oh man, the Angelic.
But a lot of people, you gotta play some of that old shit.
Yeah,
that's fucking. That would be dope just to hear some more remixes.
Yeah, man, the remixes. I mean,
well, not only that, but if you do good, and when people like that song, then they'll remember who you were. They'll be like, "Oh my gosh, they killed this shit!" And because they were listening to it because of this beat. Like
Limp Bizkit.
How bad could these people fuck this up?
Limp Bizkit did that Faith, and that was one of their first ones that dropped that went mainstream.
Can you imagine
And you know what? They actually made me like that song even more.
Yeah, true.
And forever, when you look up those songs, it's going to be tied to the original.
Yeah.
Yes,
Forever,
always.
when you look up Vapors,
Yeah.
It's gonna be, Dread and Strange is gonna be tied to Snoop Dogg and Biz Markie forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With those titles of those
Right,
songs. You know what I mean? Like
Well, yeah,
that's forever.
That's forward thought right there.
And like you say, it's a great-
especially
it's a
when
great
you
song
keep your
and a
music
great ass
live.
video.
You got to
The
make sure
videos.
you keep your music live
So
and available.
So I heard. Obviously, we found out this morning you're a big Elvis fan. So
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna take it back to some of that. Blue suede shoes. Fucking go do
I
something.
was thinking like Bone Thug and Harmony's Crossroads or the first of the month would be lit if you could come up with something along those lines.
These are all amazing ideas.
Yeah.
These are all amazing ideas, especially for what.
Well, what about when Bone Thugs redid Phil Collins?
Yeah.
Take me home.
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
And that video was
like,
great.
And shout out, I'm a huge Phil Collins fan too. Like,
Yeah.
me and my son, when we go to
Phil Collins.
when we're going places to get pumped up and stuff, it's always
You gotta take the song that
Bro, Ghetto Cowboy.
Right.
taking some of those 80 hits and just redoing them. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Fucking I don't know, redo some Bon Jovi or
Dude,
some
crazy.
shit,
Man,
some-
dude,
Say that because
See,
I
all
have a
this shit is
song
right
that
up my
I
alley
released.
because I love all that music.
Yeah.
Like I be listening to rock and roll and
Yeah,
country way more.
Right,
than I be
redo some
listening-
Reba. Fucking or some
Fancy.
yeah.
Fancy, don't let me down.
But you
Hey.
can turn Fancy into a trap song.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
See, I released a song called
Fancy
Midnight
started
Fancy.
out in
got
the
it.
trap
Fancy's
house.
got
If
it.
you listen to the song,
We had
That was
Tyrell
a
on last
whorehouse.
week. We had Tyrell Frazier on last week, and he was explaining to us the whole Fancy song.
Yeah.
I didn't realize at first what he was talking about, but then I was like, oh yeah, I remember that song.
Yeah,
And he's talking about his shoes a fucking prostitute. Like,
So yeah, you just make
they took a
Shout out to
country.
Tyrell Frazier.
Yeah, take a country song and fucking make that into
right.
something that was a prostitute. We can make
Flip it
that.
Yeah, you can
Right.
flip. You can flip it all, man. I mean, and be
Yeah.
tied to those songs forever.
But
Yeah,
also, me and Dred, we actually have 2 country songs that we're
Good.
Oh,
that we're working
no
on.
shit?
Yeah.
Yes. we
And
do have
they're
two
going to
country
be out
songs
on our next project. We might
on our
we'll
next
probably drop one.
project.
We'll probably drop one as a single, just to give some people some taste. We performed them 2 different shows. That's it so far. So if
Yes.
you've already got to hear it, you should have been at one
Shout
of
out
those
to
shows.
you.
We might do it again. You never know. So if you want to hear what we're working on, we might surprise you. Pop out to a
We do
show.
have 2 country songs.
Yeah,
and they
2
are
country
slappers.
songs. Man,
Well,
They are slappers.
when we were talking earlier, I had thought about saying something, but you kind of had one of those, like, I don't know if it'd be considered hip hop or whatever, but it was more country, like,
yeah.
I don't know what the
My
hell
song
the-
Desperado.
Yeah.
That was like it's like a country trap.
Yeah, and your voice is good for that kind of shit.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, for
I
sure.
tell him that all the time.
Well, I think it's also just like, so no matter what song that you've ever heard me in, I've never portrayed somebody that I'm not. So,
Right.
but like if you want to actually get like true to nature, to who I am, it's almost not that shit that I started on. That shit just sounded cool, like the beats. Like I mean, I love those real hard trap beats. But then I was like, all right, you got this down now.
Yeah,
You're making moves. Now let's just mix some of truly deep in your soul
yeah,
who you are, and let's throw it on there. So then I was like, well, and then but now they're making a lane for it, so it came in. So Jelly Roll, all these people, shout out to all of them. And then all of a sudden you're like, man, this works, and this really works. So like, yeah, that's where my whole idea, like if you ever hear a single or anything I drop, it's all going to be probably in that style now, different.
Yeah.
Me and Jerry were doing some country shit. We're also got like a real slow song that's going to be coming out. Like if 2 Joints you thought was slow, this other one's way slower. Like it's going to be.
Trying to get this dude to sing on it, but we'll see. If we can get Strange.
I can't sing,
If
bro.
we get Strange to sing on it, you know what I mean? That'll be. When you see me look up, that's me looking up and praying, hoping and praying.
little baby Jesus. That's dope. I'm actually excited to hear that. That's and
So you haven't heard the country song then? Huh?
I can't say
'Cause
that
we did it. I mean, we did it at the Dexter show. No, we didn't do it at
I
the
didn't.
No, so see,
we've
that's-
only done it once in Omaha.
So
and
we
we've done
opened
it
up
once
for-
at the other show.
So October 9th, we opened up for Savannah Dexter and Bravo Gator, and that was a huge show.
Yeah, I
Oh my
wasn't
gosh,
there.
you want to talk about?
sold out.
You want to talk about like?
Was that a Friday night?
No,
No.
it was Thursday. Thursday?
No.
Yeah, it was a Thursday because it was Hype's birthday,
Yeah.
and it was on a Thursday.
Oh, maybe a Friday.
No, it wasn't a Friday. It was a Thursday.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, 'cause I had to go work next.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
it was Thursday. We was
And-
shout out to Too Hype.
And I'll tell you right
It
now,
was his
like we got on stage at like
That
at
was
8:00
crazy.
sharp. We got on stage.
Yeah, we got
Only
on stage, 8
opener on
o'clock
stage. Once again, shout out Strawstone.
Shout out to
Only-
Strawstone.
Only openers and local openers
Strawstone
on
called
the
us
show, and
on a very last minute and was like, "Hey, man,
we
y'all want to do this show here?"
we saddled
in
up
like
and-
2 hours. So I'm just playing. It
and
wasn't
we-
like 2 hours. But yeah,
like a few weeks though.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
we did
and
what
he
we
doesn't
do. We
normally
saddled
do
up.
that. He doesn't normally do that. You know what I mean? Like he goes, he reached out to us and was like, "Hey, can y'all come through?"
And I'll tell you right now, I am so appreciative of that man because
That was a dope ass.
That was a dope
show.
and like
you
Dred's like, man, are you sure? I was like, dude, this like I know exactly who these people are, and that I like.
Yep, and we did our, we did our thing.
Here, go
and
have
we
fun.
did our two
Your whole
country
thing
tracks.
is to try to get inside, like not to take their fan base, but get in the front of other people's fan base that has never seen you. That's
Yeah,
that's the ultimate goal,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So when
we want to be everywhere they
we
let
got
us
plugged
be.
in, when we got plugged in on the show,
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna be a big
Big
time.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big show. Trust me. And it was awesome. And I mean, just
That was
more
an
people
example.
more people are coming to more shows now.
Batman and Robin.
Right.
That was 100% a prime example. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
We
Strange killed that show.
Yeah,
we
killed
killed that show.
We killed
but
every
like,
show
but you know what I'm
because
saying?
without-
Like, to answer that question about the whole Batman and Robin thing, it's funny because, like I wouldn't say that I was out of my element because there was a stage and a microphone and some speakers there. You know what I'm saying? But it was different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I had never done a show like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like we're opening up for a country artist.
it's a
you know what
different
I'm
crowd
saying?
of people.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
And you have to try to captivate those guys.
And I was like, Strange is, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Well,
I'm
not
right
only-
behind you.
yeah, not only
You know what I'm
that, I
saying?
mean,
Wherever
they,
you going, I'm right behind you.
they
what I'm
didn't
saying?
come to see a hip hop show. They
No.
came thinking they're going to
No.
see some,
which not only, but if you listen to Savannah Dexter and Bravo Gator, they do hip hop. They do hip hop music.
And speaking back to the
It's
covers,
like that hip
I
hop.
swear he did a cover.
No, right?
I swear he did a cover of Kevin Gates.
no, okay.
You know what
So-
I'm saying? So I was like,
But the
no
country
shit.
guy did?
yeah, but I mean, but Gator was rapping.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Gator was rapping with a country accent.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had maybe 2 country songs, but he was rapping with.
I guess I never really listened
You know
to
what
it
I'm
on the
saying?
other side. Like,
And like Savannah Dexter was rapping. She was up there.
yeah.
spitting. You know what I'm saying? They had country music, but it was, I mean, nowadays, when since we're talking about rapping and music, you know what I'm saying? When you think about rapping is essentially just people, you know what I'm saying, having a conversation back and forth. That's where the term rapping originates from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We was rapping. You know what I mean? We was rapping together. I was rapping with my friend around the corner. You know what I mean? That's where it came from. Yeah. And nowadays it's way more comfortable for people to get on stage and essentially just rap and just talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Across all genres. You know what I mean? Across all genres, there's a beat breakdown and it's like, hey, well, let me talk my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She was up there talking her shit. Shout out to Savannah.
Yeah.
You know
I mean, how dope would it also be to see some country artists fucking, redoing some hip hop shit?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
oh yeah.
like,
I've seen some AI remakes in hip hop.
all this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I hate the AI remakes, but there's some of them that are actually decent.
Like listen to the Forgot About Dre and the 50s music. You hear that yet?
No,
That shit is crazy.
Dude, did you hear that Many Men?
But who?
50 Cent?
But who
It was redone by.
Oh, they redid it in the 50s music. Oh, I haven't heard. I did hear it.
And they was
I did
singing
hear
it,
it.
and I was like, "Oh, this is amazing!"
Yeah.
Those kids, like, it says the Facebook profile is like Drew Key or something, and it's two kids that are like, I never make my plug walk, and they sing the shit in like 50s style.
Yeah, dude.
Those dudes are, they're awesome.
So they also redid Cream.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang Cream.
Okay.
They redid that in some 50s shit too. That shit was dope too. I got that somewhere on my
I
phone.
pulled that sticker on my bad.
all right, we'll have to take a look at that after this. So now I already know the answer to this. What are we building for tour next year?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hold on, Strange, you can answer that? Maybe it's time for Strange to answer that one.
There's a whiteboard. There's a whiteboard.
Right.
About 6 months.
Yeah. So honestly, the tour thing, I honestly had never been on tour until I actually started doing music with Jared. So shout out for even showing me what it's even like, because it's
And now I ain't going on tour without his ass. You can believe that.
it's different. It's fun. It's a whole different ball game. How about that?
So what's up with the next tour?
Okay, so
No, I was trying to put him on.
Well, we're definitely
start coughing again.
we're definitely gonna hit Oklahoma. For sure.
Definitely.
Oh shit! There you go.
Definitely Oklahoma for sure.
We always have a lot of fun down there.
Tulsa's the shit. Shout out to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Always a fun time. There.
Strange go to Tulsa and turn into Elvis, so
Yeah.
we going back to Tulsa.
Yeah.
Tulsa King.
I like the karaoke. I like the karaoke.
Yeah, this dude. Yeah. We going back to Tulsa. The plan is, he don't even know the plan yet, but the plan is.
That's why I was putting him on.
It's on the whiteboard.
So we're doing. So we can say this now, right? We can say what we're doing right. I can say what we're doing right now. So
The
we
new
got.
project.
So we got the astronauts. Yeah,
I mean,
maybe. Let them know.
We got 3 weeks. If
Okay.
that helps your time frame any.
So we got Astronauts Tour presents the Super Marijuana World.
yes.
Because
So our next, so like the next,
Super
next
Mario
project,
is what's up.
so those, it's not Super Mario.
No,
it's the Super Marijuana Bros. Like that's
Yeah,
the next
but
thing.
I'm
Like
picturing
our next
the art.
the
I'm
next
picturing the
evolution
art.
Right.
is the Super
Like,
Marijuana Bros. So yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be based off the.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm
So
picturing the
Mario,
art. You
right.
said it. I'm picturing the art.
yeah. So you
And there's
can,
even hey,
Who's
hey,
Luigi?
Hey, once again, it depends on the day. We
No, I'm just thinking. When he says he's picturing the art, I'm thinking. I'm going to see the cover. Is this going to be Super Mario Brother?
hey,
Right.
there's gonna be some more custom art coming out for that.
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
paying attention, 'cause,
Marijuana
I mean,
and La Munchies.
So
dude, we're gonna.
So who's going to be grabbing the power up mushroom? You know, like
Super Marijuana Bros. Super Marijuana Bros. Super Marijuana World. Astronauts Tour coming next year.
We already got the cover made.
We
and
have
shit
our cover.
for-
do you?
We
Yeah.
have it. Yes, we have a mock-up of a cover. Yes, we do. Yeah.
So the thought's already there. Like, well, the thought's already gone. Like,
Yeah.
now it's just putting it all in full
Yeah,
motion.
we just gotta, and
You guys going to redo a beat to Mario?
And what's funny, and where we got this was one night after a
I
show.
got a clip of the wizard picking that song in
okay.
the studio.
So it was after a show one night. Like me and Jared always every night hey man, I'm at home, boo boo. Hey man, that was amazing. It's gonna be hard for me to sleep, but I got to because usually I have to work the next day. So I was like,
Yeah.
we got to get it. But then I'm like, man, and then like he's like, well, me too, man. He's like, said something, and then it just made me instantly think. And I sent back and I was like, yeah, it's the Super Marijuana Bros. And he's like, dude, that, and like right there, like sometimes I just be saying shit like, here, you've already seen me in the pot. I don't say much.
Yeah.
Like I just, but. Well, it's different if he gets like some liquor in me or something. Then I go to a whole different band.
Or something. He said.
But the thing, not for sure. But I'll just be throwing out like, and I'm always doing like if we're on the road, I always be saying funny shit, like just out of nowhere, like just stupid ass, funny, random shit,
Absolutely.
and just
all the time.
Just keep everybody laughing. You know, keep the spirits high. You know, because.
That
And
energy.
because I know we all be going through some shit, you know. So like, if I start having a bad thought, the first thing I can do is just start blurting out dumb shit to make me laugh. And then if I make myself laugh, I make everybody else laugh, and then we're all laughing.
I mean, this dude being on the road is, you know, it's definitely, you know, a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? And it's
Keeps the mood right.
yeah. It's definitely a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? Every single person that that I've been on tour with him, they're like, "Hey, man. Strange is the dude to go on tour with." You know what I'm saying?
But I do get wild.
Yeah,
in a good way.
You know,
like,
he be
like
saying
in
a lot of
way.
shit, and like randomly, he was
I just like to have fun.
Some super
When the show is over,
I was like,
When the show is over, we have fun.
Yeah.
Until when? Until we decide to.
Until you decide to go to sleep.
What time is that? I don't know. But I still gotta try to hit the breakfast before it closes. Like every
breakfast,
time.
the breakfast. Those are vital.
See, I'm old, man.
Vital on the road.
I'd be in bed by like 8:30.
Oh shit.
So yeah, the tour life wouldn't be for me, bro.
Oh.
I'm getting too
You
old.
just have to change your hours.
I guess.
You gotta change your hours. That's all.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like,
because there's a lot
it's
of
like now
sleep.
you're working night shift. You know, you have to sleep into the day now.
Right.
Like,
There's a lot of sleep on the van.
when we're still not
You know, a
sleeping,
lot of
you have to
people
go
do
to sleep.
on the
Right.
Yeah,
Or
it's-
when we check into the hotels, people do sleep. You know what I'm saying? During the
Some.
day. At some point, I like to drive. I drive a lot. Normally, when except for
And like,
lately,
I'll even
shout out to Corey,
I'll even
but-
tell Jared, I'm like, hey man, like one thing about me, like, he's like, nah, dude, just
chill.
chill. Like, so one thing about him, he's like, one thing about Strange, that motherfucker does not sleep either, though.
No,
He's like,
and that's why I can drive. Like when we on the road,
like,
I'll
you have
drive
to roll
as long-
up.
I'll
Like,
drive
some
as
people
long
might be
as I can.
sleeping. Next thing you know, I'm like, hey, Strange is still awake back here. Like,
As long as the stranger's awake, rolling up, we can drive to the.
well, no, that, but
motherfucking
like I just can't sleep. Like I
moon. We
can't
can drive
sleep.
to the fucking moon.
It's hard for me to sleep if someone else
Believe
is
that.
driving. Like, so when I was in the
Oh, yeah.
military, man, you got to just pay attention.
Yeah.
Well, just now, like you should pay attention anyways. And one thing about it is like, if I'm not the driver, well, I shouldn't fall asleep while I'm driving anyways. Like, but if I'm just riding, I do not fall asleep. It don't matter.
Bro, you're like
I,
driving through IED.
I
fields
will
and
be
shit. Like, you don't. How do you sleep?
Yeah. Can't take a nap while hey, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen.
Well, or it was just like on missions, like you gotta stay, like you just don't sleep. You just gotta stay awake,
Yeah.
like, and keep everybody else like. And not that, but if you stay awake, then you can keep at least the one person that needs to stay awake that might fall asleep. You can keep them awake.
Yeah.
Driver.
The driver, yeah, and keep the driver entertained, right? You should, like,
Yeah.
because I mean, I don't know, I wouldn't like to just drive by myself for fucking 5 hours.
That's my life, bro.
And I drive through anything.
That's
too.
my
Like,
life.
I drive through any weather. You know what I mean? I done drove through blizzards. I done drove through fucking
Oh,
hurricane.
I
you know
not the
what I'm
hurricane,
saying?
but I definitely
Like-
I've been in some bad weather with him.
Yeah, man. Like I don't care. I drive. Like the best way out is through for me. So, like side of a mountain, snow, I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? Tornado, hurricane, I'm driving.
Which
Yeah,
which
I'm
all
saying.
kind of relates back to your song
You
that we
know,
were listening to earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
the dream come true.
The dream
come true,
Man. Yeah, man. Like crazy because I've told him this before. Like like when you think of the best dream ever, everybody says, okay, the worst dream I've ever had is me falling.
Yeah, the nightmare.
Or,
But the dreams come true it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. The best dream that I've ever had for me is, that view of the camera right in front of the car where it's driving on that Pied Rock Road and, and like, you're just, what I'm saying? Like the middle of the street is just like right down the middle of the car and you can hear the tires on the road. You know what I'm talking about? Like just that vision is the perfect dream for me. That's the best dream that I've had is the sound of the road, the tires on the road and the
hitting the
road.
cement.
That's a dream come true to me.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I fulfill my motherfucking dream every single time. Me and this motherfucker go on the road because it's just great. You know what I'm saying? I got my road dog with me. You know what I'm saying? He rolling up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just
Got our other road dog over here.
You know what
Can't
I'm
see
saying?
him, but we got Corey, my buddy Corey
you know
over
what I mean?
here.
And Corey be driving now too, though. You know what I mean? But for the longest,
Should-
you know what I'm saying? On
Should we
these
give
tours,
Corey
Hey, Corey.
Yeah, shout out to Corey. You know what I'm saying?
I've been telling Steve and the guys we need to put together a road trip, go down and get a cabin or something, and just record the
Yeah.
road trip.
I think, you get in the cabin. We got to figure this out. We got to get a fucking motorhome, and we're just
all
gonna
getting
roll.
old. We're all getting old. We're all fucking,
Being on the road is the best
Health
thing you can
and-
do.
Man, yeah, it's
Yes.
like recording like a little vlog, like a little life on the road thing.
Well, yeah, but
I got the
think of-
360 camera. I
Right,
got
yeah.
the
the glasses,
glasses, the meta glasses.
which actually,
I
you know what? I think I'm gonna give you a pair of those for this. Because you know what? I think those would be so dope and like crucial for like show performances, like this.
Yeah,
You know, you.
checking out the crowd and shit.
Well, the thing is,
Or even
most
right
people-
now, you
most
got your
people-
glasses
Show
on.
from
Most
strangers'
people-
eyes would be wild.
But like most people always see it from like
Crazy.
the crowds, you know.
Right.
Not a lot of people actually get to
See it
see
from the
like,
entertainer's view.
what you see.
Yeah.
You know, and still
Both
like they
had
may
some
have
fucking
cameras
crazy
behind you,
meta
but like
glasses and we
so
were
the
both
first
on
time you
stage,
showed
like-
me you had those glasses, you gave me an
Oh,
idea,
that'd be dope.
Yeah.
and I'm like just let people see it from the way I see it.
Yeah.
So maybe we should both get some
We're all
something.
getting old.
Corey Christmas
Y'all
is coming
not
up.
so much, but
So you
we're
know
all
we-
getting old. I just would encourage y'all to. I mean, I know you're on the road together, but every minute of that, enjoy because
Oh yeah, dude.
you're all getting old too. It'll be not too long, and then
We talk about that all the time. dude.
dreadlocks will be gray locks.
There's some coming in. They're here.
I had to shave
They're already
my, I had to
here.
shave my grays before I came, so
Yeah,
there's still a couple under there.
They're already here. This dude's
And
still
if I
like
took my hat off,
head.
I got some grays.
Yeah,
I'm going bald on top. Fuck.
I was leaving physical therapy the other day, and there's
Hey, that says how old you are right there.
right this old man.
I was leaving physical therapy.
But this even older man walks up to me and we start talking. I'm whatever, dude. I'm chopping it up. It's a nice day.
Right.
And he's like, how old are you, brother? And I'm like, I turned 44 in December. And he's like, what you doing with all those grays, bro?
Ah.
And I'm like,
And this guy was older than you?
yeah.
Oh, bro.
man.
Yeah, but you know he colors his, so he has the right to say.
Right.
Like,
He was swearing he did.
No, yeah, that's what
But
they all
He
say.
got that
That's what
midnight
they all
cocoa
say.
bean.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, bro. Like, now you're busting my balls.
That's what they all say.
But yeah, spend the time with your boys. This, starting
yeah.
this is, I look forward to this every Sunday.
Bro,
Like,
I can't wait. This trip that you've been talking about that we,
Yeah.
this is going to be a fucking blast.
I'm-
This is going to be a blast. And like going out to different cities and seeing different shows, some
Would
shit
be
like
dope.
that. That'd be fucking sick. Just
Yeah. Well, that's
I
when
mean,
things start making money here, bro. I can start writing the trips and shit off. It all becomes business expenses.
whatever.
So let's
Hey,
go.
business
As long as
is
it's-
business.
Let's trap.
Dude,
Hey,
Well, your business
hey,
is,
if I don't have
Let's
to pay,
travel.
even better.
Let's travel.
So
well, your
that's the
business
thing.
is based off of that shit anyway, so
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Well, you know what I'm saying? When we're on the road, I always tell them, I always tell them all the time. Every time, we do a show, we do shows, when we're on tour and it's a show every single night or every other night for 2 weeks or whatever, 3 weeks or whatever, we do the shows and we have to do all of that. But every single place that we go, there's something that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're going out to.
You guys are doing it for a reason.
Yeah, we're sightseeing. We're, let's go see this. Let's go do this. Let's go see this. Let's go do this. Because essentially, when we're, saving
Let's go.
for tours.
Let's go kiss alligators.
Let's go kiss
Yeah.
alligators.
That was an awesome story.
That was a good story.
Let's go do all of this. Let's go, to the space station.
like backyard alligator, like
let's
not
go to the
even like.
museum, you know what I'm saying? Let's go, wherever. Like, let's go see, let's go see the aliens where the aliens landed in Roswell, New Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all stuff that you want to do outside of performing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to go sightsee. You want to go have
It's
those.
just not just road.
Yeah, you want to go have those adventures with your buddies because when
Well,
we're
by that,
when we're
adventures
saving-
create songs.
Yeah,
Adventures creates new things.
Yeah.
So the more that's why they're like, you guys just keep coming up with stuff. Well, because we keep doing stuff together. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like we just keep moving.
Yeah.
Moving as a
Got that
unit.
motion.
Motion.
Got that motion.
Yeah. So well, we're at our hours, boys.
New song.
Yeah, new.
That was quick.
Called Motion coming out.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
When's that dropping?
Can't tell you.
But here's the thing. See, here, that's the thought right there. See, now there's the idea.
Look,
Got it.
ISO just dropped an album. Ain't nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody knew
It was
that
just
was
like,
Shout out to
hey, so
Yeah,
that was
Psycho.
fire as
We
hell.
opened
I
up
saw
ISO
DJ Envy
all
post
the
about his
time.
top 10 albums, for 2025, and I was like, man, you ain't got ISO on there, you bugging, because that Ghetto Psycho was slapping. I bought it. I bought the album. I bought the vinyl.
Yeah,
know what
we
I'm
already
saying?
came
You got
out
the
with
vinyl,
another
yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to ISO, dude.
one. Yes, sir. All right, boys.
All right.
So yeah, call your people.
Check in with your people. Your people
check
need
on
it.
'em.
Love everyone.
can't
This
wait
world
to-
needs love. This
Yeah.
world needs love.
Some people need to check in with your people.
Yes, sir.
Through it.
Y'all have a good one.
Shout
Through it.
out.
Run it.
Come and jump in the ride, hop on the bus. We gon' slide, be outside when we pick you up. Take you to a place where you can open up your mind. Say what you gotta say, and nobody blinks an eye.